I got to ask you first, Charles, what are you doing here? Are you a delegate, just an observer? What's going on?
I'm a super delegate. No, I'm just kidding.
I
No,
like to think you're a super
no, I
delegate.
just want to be here. I'm so excited for Barack and the Democratic Party. I just wanted to be here. This is one of the greatest things that happened in my lifetime, that we actually got a black man who's got an opportunity to be president of the United
So you're
States.
going to do everything you can to try to help him get elected.
I'm going to do everything I can, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I wanted to be here.
Did he make a mistake by not selecting Hillary Clinton as his running mate?
No, because that speech you just showed
For Bill Clinton.
it was why, I got great respect for Miss Clinton. But
Miss Clinton or Mr. Clinton?
Both of them. I think Bill Clinton's the greatest president we ever had in my lifetime. But because of their personalities and Mr. Clinton's personality, it would have been overbearing. I mean, he is, like I said, the greatest president in my lifetime. But because of his personality, it would have been a conflict all the time. He would have been the most important person instead of Barack or Mrs. Clinton. So that's why I think he did a great job of not selecting Miss Clinton.
You're a longtime political news junkie, as we all know. You want to be governor still of Alabama
Yes,
one of
sir.
the days. And at one point you were thinking of running as a Republican, a
Nope.
Democrat, but now you're a Democrat,
No,
right?
I said I was rich like a Republican. The Republican Party, it probably would benefit me if there was a Republican financially in there. But I am so disturbed at the gap between the rich and the poor in America. It bothers me a great deal.
If John McCain's elected president and his tax plan goes into effect, you're going to be spending a lot more money in taxes. I'll give you some numbers,
Okay.
and we'll put them up on the screen. This is for from the Tax Policy Center. If you make $2.9 million a year, I don't know if you do or you
I
don't.
make a lot more than that.
All right, you
Just
make a
for the
lot
record.
more. Well, let's say you make $3 million or
I'm just kidding.
$2.9 million a year. Under the McCain tax plan, your tax bill would go down $269,364. If Obama has his way, you would spend another $701,885 in taxes. $700,000 above and beyond. You pay a lot of taxes right now if you're making millions of dollars a year, as you are. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think that if you're rich, I thank God I've been very successful. I think if you're rich, you're always going to be rich. And I think it's up to the people who are really successful. If we pay more in taxes, I really got no problem with that. When you're making that type of money, a couple $100,000 here or there is not going to change your life. Let's be realistic. I've been very fortunate and blessed. I did a great job of saving my money, but I got no problem if I'm making that type of money paying more in tax, to be honest with you.
Let's go back to where you started. You want to see in our history a black man now potentially about to be elected president.
I can't believe he's got this far, to be honest with you, because racism is the greatest counselor of my lifetime. I think anybody who is racist, whether they're white or black, I think they're so idiotic and so ignorant, it just makes me sad. But I am so happy that America has opened up their heart, because for Barack to get this far, let's be realistic, he had to get a lot of white vote.
In Iowa, there are not a lot of black people in Iowa. That's where it all started.
Yes.
He did really well, and he's going to be accepting that Democratic presidential nomination. Historically, critically important Thursday night at Invesco Field. All right, we got to leave it right there. Charles, quick question. You used to play basketball here at this stadium?
No, I'm so old, they didn't even have this one.
They didn't even have basketball, yeah.
No, they had the old gym.
I remember that. That was not as nice as this one.
Yes.
Hey,